Hey guys, Gian here of GadgetPilipinas.net, and we're here in Taipei, Taiwan for Computex 2019. And of course, I am with Mr. Eman Tortosa. Sir, pakibati naman ng mga fans mo.
Hello po sa inyo.
Okay, so guys, this is exclusive because we're showing you your first look of the ASUS Zenbook Pro Duo. So it's
a newly announced device. So if you remember ASUS, kamukha siya ng kamukha siya ng Project Precog nila before.
So kumbaga, this is the realization of the precog. But this time, yung precog kasi when it was announced in 2018, full screen siya as in top and bottom.
This one is just two screens and their usual laptop form factor. So it's sort of that, but it's not that. Yeah.
Right. So at this point, at this time, what they're doing is they're bringing in that sort of experience, but they're introducing it in a different form factor. So there is a screen here at the top, and then there's another screen here that basically covers half of the lower load of the laptop.
Hindi na wasted yung space dun sa dito sa part na to. Kasi if you remember yung Zephyrus, di ba? The Zephyrus has a space before the keyboard and the monitor, the screen. Supposedly that's for cooling naman purposes.
Cooling purposes. So, kumbaga parang amalgamation siya of the technologies that they have with the Zephyrus and with the precog concept that they had before. They bring it over here. Pero kung mapapansin mo, yung form niya, yung ilalim is yung screen niya is it's actually ScreenPad 2.0 na plus because earlier before they announced this they also introduced yung ScreenPad 2.0 for VivoBook and
Zenbook.
And this time it is way bigger than that. Although this one is an IPS LCD screen, but this one is OLED. So yun yung difference niya, no? IPS and OLED. But if we're going to go down to the specifics, this one, the screen is at 3840 by 2160, so 2K screen ito. And then the other one is 3840 by 1100. So, but if combined, because basically this is another screen, you can extended screen, but it also functions differently in a way. Yeah. No? Medyo may kakapalan ng konti yung device, as you can see right here. And of course, the reason for that is, syempre, hinge, it's very familiar. But the reason why it is a little thick on this side is because of the touch panel that they installed, the screen. At syempre, some of the components of this laptop is also here on this side. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, they actually came up with several or preloaded profiles, which if clicked for demo purposes, it will show you what you can do with the new laptop. So Eman, can you please show them what you can do? So for example, here in this case, we have the first profile. With the first profile, the screen, the main screen shows you a browser. So kunwari nung travel ka and you wanna go somewhere else and you have your own grand vacation. Yan, so meron kang Agoda sa taas. At sa baba naman doon sa ScreenPad Plus, you have the map where you wish to go and the calendar.
Yeah,
no?
So basically it's your complete travel package app-wise. Yeah. So you have all the apps you need. So hindi lang dito sa main screen, you can also use the second screen to basically multitask. So you have your map, your calendar, and if you're looking for hotels or accommodation, yeah. So this is just an example, one example scenario. So we have other scenarios here. I believe meron din yung for creatives. So yung mga content creators. I'm not sure if you even program ba yung part na yun?
Yeah, actually you can do it.
Can you set which apps?
You can set which apps, and there are also specific applications that would be triggered if some profiles are used.
Okay.
Now, they also even showed a concept earlier where basically it's not a concept, but kumbaga available na siya, is that when you, for instance, if you're streaming, you have the game here at the OLED screen, and then you have Discord or you have XSplit on the left side, and you have another one on the right side. Like for example, if you are monitoring your chat, no, your community, and that's something that you can also do.
Marami siyang pwedeng pagdamitan.
Marami talaga, and
Scenarios na pwede.
yeah. And will this come to the Philippines? The answer there is yes. So they gave us a hint that they'll be bringing this to the Philippines, but there is no official price yet. But if we are going to give you our guesstimate, no, sa tingin ko nasa 235,000 to. So mga around. So
somewhere around that territory.
the reason why
Plus.
is because yung pinakamahal na ROG ngayon is nasa 199 na. Not counting the mothership, of course, no? And if you consider this 2060, this form factor, we have OLED screen na 2K display, and you have another one here sa may bandang baba. I guess the price would be around that price. No? But if you are looking for a budget version, they will also be announcing another one, which is
That's the Duo, the non-pro version.
the Duo, the non-pro version. But that one, though, is the specifications are not yet announced because what we have at the moment, yung Zenbook Pro, or Zenbook Duo rather, same thing, smaller, 14-inch. But the problem there, not the problem, but the thing there is that yung, for demo purposes, hindi pa official yung processor na nandun. But the GPU, the discrete, is MX 250, yeah, for that one. So we're gonna show you now a short clip of that Zenbook Duo. Okay, as you can see on the screen right now, same form factor of the Zenbook Pro Duo. Yeah, same thing but smaller, and definitely much cheaper than this one, as it only has an MX 250 discrete GPU, and of course probably a new generation processor from Intel. Ayan. So Eman, just to give us a not that verdict, but what can you say with this one?
I think it's a good concept. It's a good idea. When they announced Precog, kasi it was ang ganda nung at least that prototype that they showed, or if that was even working. Ang ganda. So finally they were able to do something na medyo malapit doon. Not fully naman, but having multiple dual screens on a laptop. Marami siyang, it opens a lot of possibilities for a lot of basically every kind of user yan eh. Even for content creators, for gamers, for even for productivity. I just hope that it lives up to the performance side when we were able to test it. I think it's a good step forward for ASUS, what they did with the Zenbook Pro, this dual screen model. Yep. We can't wait to it. Also, the ScreenPad too. On the other models, the concept that they did there. Tapos ito. Ayan. So it's a good step forward. We're really excited na to see what's next after this. Ayan, kasi we didn't imagine that they would be able to come up with something like this. Ayan.
Right. Actually, the same thing, the same observation and the same thoughts with the Zenbook Pro Duo and Zenbook Duo, because as you can see right here, it really shows a lot of promise for the brand. And ang theme nga ngayon ng ASUS is they're trying to bring the innovations that they have with their more expensive products to something or to the mainstream ones. So ganun ang ginagawa nila, and I am really looking forward to see how it would end up for next year, because having this on this device right now. There's a possibility or chance that they'll be bringing this over to the mainstream products by next year. So, again, guys, this has been Gian of Gadget Pilipinas. We are very excited for this new product. In fact, this is actually the best, the innovative product by ASUS announced here at Computex 2019. Again, with Eman here, thank you guys for watching, and we hope that you watch the rest of our coverage of 2019, Computex 2019 here at Taipei, Taiwan. See you.